Good morning and welcome to the November Video Creativity Tip. Last month we started talking about how to create and lead a powerful team. And I want to share another concept with you. Actually, it's more than a concept, it's actually a practice. And that is about establishing trustworthy communication. Isn't it true that most of the time our problems are all about communication? Somebody thinks somebody meant this when somebody meant that, and intention and all of those kinds of things, or maybe we just don't know how to say what we need to say in order to communicate what our needs, wants, or desires are. Especially when you have a lot of people to communicate with, when you're leading a team, things can get really turned around and mixed up. Trustworthy communication is so important. And what do I mean by that? I mean that when you communicate with your team, you create an environment of trust. In other words, that you not only are going to create an environment where respect and safety are integral, but also where people know that they can bring to you whatever they need to bring to you. That you're going to create space and time for people to communicate. One of the times I remember when I was doing an event and I had a team and we had some bad news, some things happened. And I brought it to the team and I told them what it was, and then I left space for them to be able to talk about how they felt about it. Because oftentimes in the rush to get going and doing the things we need to do, I think we don't often allow people the time to process. But because they knew that they could actually express their disappointment, their concerns, or whatever it was that they needed to talk about, we can then set it aside and move forward. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to agree with you. It doesn't mean that you won't. In this case, I had a group of volunteers. It doesn't mean that you're not maybe going to lose a couple people who don't agree with the way things are going. That could happen. But the people who are with you are going to feel respected. They're going to feel heard. And isn't that what we all really want to do? Next month, I'm going to talk about the 4 types of listening as part of communication. And I think that's going to be really fun. It's out of a book that I read. In fact, I'll show you this book. Theory U. Okay, this book, big book, but I'm going to share this with you next month, so make sure that you tune in for that. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month this November, and I'll talk to you in December. Bye.